Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here with Pip and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Pip's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any gentle correction that we give, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release with 2 fingers on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Pip is going to come home with his very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, he is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Pip, heel. Now, at this point, Pip has a job to do. Number one, this makes you the pack leader because you are leading the walk. He is not. He has to stay even with your left leg. He can't pull out in front of you. His job is to stay focused on you. And when Rich stops his feet, Pip has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So you are always leading your pack when you're on a walk, and when you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone on the street, he is sitting nicely at your left and waiting for his next command. If you speed up or slow down, he should do the same. And he should always be more focused on you than what's going on around him. And nice sit. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and it is a one-word command. Your long sit stay, you're going to practice indoors as well as outdoors, and you're going to work up to a full 3-minute long sit stay. This helps to develop his focus and maturity. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him counterclockwise, returning back to where they started at heel position, and when Rich gets back to Pip's shoulders, he stops because Pip expects to get another command. And they take off heeling again. He's come a long way in the time that he's been here. Nice automatic sit. Rich leaves him in another sit stay. You walk out to the end of your leash and you turn to face him, and again, practice right indoors. This time Rich will call him, and this is your come on command. Pip comes right in and sits facing your knees. He's not jumping all over you. And then he returns back to heel and back sitting. Very nice job, and Rich praises him for a good job. Almost sitting. Rich leaves him in another stay, walks out to the end of the leash and turns to face him. And when you're practicing at home, you want to work up your time and your distance, using your video as a helper. Rich is going to call him again. He comes right in and sits, and then he goes back to heel and back sitting. Now the next commands that we are going to be demonstrating for you are a series of down commands, and Pip was not good at these when he got here for sure, and was willing to bite to stop you from teaching him these commands. And he has done 100% turnaround with your dog seated at your left. You use your left open palm straight down toward the ground on the one-word command to down and stay. Now your long down stay, best practiced right in your living room. Work up to a 5-minute long down stay. This time Rich returns back to him exactly as he did on the sit stay, returning back to heel position. He stops at those shoulders and he gets another command. And these workouts, if you put your video on and work through this at home, this gives Pip positive reinforcement for good behavior. And it gives him that one-on-one attention that he needs, and it gives him a chance to be praised for a good job. So Rich makes him hold that stay, and then he'll call him out of it. Good job. Back to heel, back sitting. And the very last command that we're going to be demonstrating for you is probably the harder of the two down commands because you're not right next to the dog. You're going to be at a distance. This is your down from a distance. So always have your dog seated before you attempt to put him into a down. Rich leaves him in a stay. He turns to face him. He's going to use his right hand to give the command. Pip knew what was coming. He's had so much obedience training that he can do the commands without us. And that's your down from a distance. Now we have demonstrated for you all of his formal on-leash obedience commands. We are also going to be doing a video of him working and being able to be present with another dog without being aggressive. We have enjoyed working with Pip. He has been a challenge, but he has come a very long way, and we know you're going to be proud of his progress, and we will see you soon. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.